I said lean, then I pop beans, bitch. She said I love you, and what you mean, bitch? I just think I'm red, going on that clean shit. I just hit LA, spent some bread. That hoe wanna fuck me, girl. That boy tryna run a night day. I said the lean, I pop that Perkins that. I fucking long cattle, what you said? What he fucking just want, pockets fat. Boy, you got my fucking pockets fat. And this shit I got on expensive press. I check it on someone with his head. Niggas swinging soda with his head. Wake up for that hard. Man, let me close my eyes. TDF is definitely like, dude, he's such a good producer. Like, what the fuck? He's basically like Pierre of this generation. Even though I know that in like the album, it's like the one guy, he says like, he trying to be Pierre, he trying to be Cardi, or something like that. I don't know. But he's actually like crazy with his melodies. And I've made a lot of melodies with like that has a similar style, because I really fuck with it. I want to like create something that's like that, because I really find it like unique and kind of dope as hell. But dude, to be mid at producing takes so much fucking time. I mean, I've kind of like always, I think I've produced since I was like 15 maybe. Like that's when I got FL Studio, and I started producing because I was watching Simon Servita. And I was like, holy shit, this shit looks fucking easy and I could do this definitely, like no backbone. But that shit was hard to do. And my beats sounded like booty cheeks. It sounded like some Geometry Dash type beats, you know, tiptoe lurking through the neighborhood type beats, you know what I'm saying? But you know, eventually you get better at the things you practice with or practice on. So eventually I did get better, and I think my beats nowadays don't sound like awful dog shit anymore, which I'm very pleased about. So, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, relationships are weird. You know what I'm saying? Dating is so like complicated nowadays. Like, what the fuck, dude? You know, I've never been like really into the dating scene. I've never been like that deep into, like, I don't have that much experience, but I've been on a couple of dates. I've dated a few women in my life. But I'm at I broke up, me and my ex, we broke up like almost 2 years ago now, probably. And I'm like in this weird stage where I'm like, maybe I should get into dating again, and maybe I should find someone, and maybe I should really commit this time and like try and have a long-lasting relationship with another person, and like try and make it work, really. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm 20 years old, which, you know, is not that old, but it's like people around me are starting to, I mean, not really. I don't really know anyone with kids or that are married yet, but I feel like that's gonna come soon. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely do believe in, like, you shouldn't have kids unless you have a stable income and you have a house or like an apartment or something, but like you just have somewhere to stay without, like, if you have to worry about where you're gonna stay and also have a child that you have to take care of, I think that would just be awful. Not only for you, but also for like the kid or the husband or wife involved. You know what I'm saying? I think that would just fuck up everything in your life.
You know what he said? Like, dude, apparently, like, money and shit like that, like, is the highest reason for people getting a divorce. It's like money related. You know what I'm saying? Financial related. But I don't know. I'm in this weird stage where I'm like, I really like. I want to find a girlfriend. I want to find someone that I can hang around with. You know what I'm saying? Just like, cause dating, I don't know. Like, I want a girlfriend, but at the same time, I really don't, because I have people in my life that have partners, and it's just kind of, I get reminded that you have to like put up with a lot of fucking bullshit at times. And it's like, I just want a mentally stable person, but apparently that's so hard to find. Finding someone who's mentally stable is apparently fucking hard as hell, bro. I don't know why it's like this, but everyone has some sort of disability and some sort of mental issue and some sort. And I don't mean to like judge, like whatever. If you have ADHD, that's cool and all, but just don't make it your whole personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. Like, you see, I be seeing like these TikToks. I don't know if they're fake. They're maybe fake. I don't know. But it's like people exchanging texts, and it's like, you know, it wasn't me cheating on you. It was one of my multiple personalities. And you know I have multiple personality disorders. So how do you not even get this? This is your fault. This is your fault for me cheating. And you should know this by now. This is just how I act. And I need this to please my other personalities and to please myself. And I need this in my life. I need to cheat on you, and that's your fault. That shit, I hate. I hate all social media, I'm not gonna lie. I've never been on Twitter. Never. I've never gone into that, which I'm glad. But I do occasionally, you know, fuck it's bro. I watch, it's loud, fuck. I watch people who, like, do documentaries and stuff, you know, stuff like Tom Dark. No, what? Stuff like Turkey Tom and Shoe on Head. And I guess Moist Critical and, you know. But I was watching Shoe on Head. Fuck me, dude. It's so loud with the windows open. I was watching Shoe on Head. Sorry, I'm getting over stupid. I was watching Shoe on Head, and she was talking about the new game called like Pragmata. I really haven't seen that much about it, but people are saying it's a good game. But like, a lot of people were like, oh my god, or a lot of men were like, oh my god, this is making me want to have a daughter. Because there's like this child android that follows you or something, and it's like this cute child who like makes drawings, and you get like more connected throughout the game. And apparently a lot of men are like, oh my god, I need a daughter, and this seems like awesome, and I want to start a family and all that. And then people on Twitter are fucking the worst human beings on the planet, dude. How are these people real? How are they real? I don't understand how these people are real. Because it's like someone would post like, oh my god, this child is so cute, wow. And then people on Twitter would be like, you fucking pedophile. This game is for Nazis, and you're a fucking pedophile for even playing this game, man. Fuck. And it's just like, bruh. Why? How? Why? And it just pisses me off, and it's just like, how are these people real? There's so much shit wrong with humanity wrong with people and wrong with society and fucking shit. Because how are these people real, man? How are these people living and breathing among us? Among us! Among us! Okay, chill. Fuck. How are they living and breathing with us? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I don't understand. Because they're the most miserable people ever, and they just sit in their room and they post on Twitter about how they are superior and their opinions are the only right ones. And you can't have a different opinion or like or like critique something they say, because then you're racist and a pedophile and you're a pervert and you're a Nazi and you're a fuckhead and you're a retard. Like, it's just all these things you can't say, and you'll never be right no matter what you do. That's why I think like being a streamer is probably very insufferable, because you have to deal with all these people and you have to fight tooth and nail to not get caught up in some kind of controversy. Because didn't George Not Found have a false rape accusation or something from like one girl, and it was apparently false? I may be wrong. I don't really know, because I don't really care. I mean, I do care because I do watch it, and it's like, wow, it's kind of interesting. I don't know why I watch this shit. It's all slob. It's all fucking streamer slob. But I do find it interesting, and I'm like watching it. But apparently he had like a false rape accusation. Is my thing alerting that there's animals in the road. But apparently George Not Found had a false rape accusation, and he had to fight tooth and nail to prove that it was false. But it's like, people will do anything for clout, and they will harass, and they will lie, and they will spread propaganda, and they will fucking do everything just to get some clout to their name, which I think is fucking cringe, dude. Get a hobby, do something else. Like, what the fuck, dude? Start working out, play the guitar, but do it for your own pleasure. Don't do it for other people to see. Nobody gives a gaff. Nobody gives a gaff. Nobody cares. Do it for your own fucking sake, dude. You know, it pisses me so much off when I see these fat people posting on TikTok like, oh, it's healthy because it's healthy obeseness month, and you have to be healthy of the obese people, and they have, it's actually a disorder that we're fat, and we can't work out because it's a disorder and I can't do anything about it. It pisses me off a little bit, a tiny smudge, because it's like, dude, you can do so much about your situation, and you can be a better person, and you can, oh my god, that's cool, and you can be different and be the change you want to see in the world. But rather you would sit in your room and complain than to do anything about what's like happening. And I've said this before, but this is kind of like, people are saying like, people need food in Gaza, right? And there's like ads for like, you can give 2 people a meal for like $30, and it's like an ad for this. And then there's these people in the comment section that are like, the rich should do this, and they should donate less than a fraction of their money to just solve world hunger. And I agree. That is not like, I'm not complaining about that. Like, that is so right. Like, they should fucking do that. I don't know why they're not. But you're passing the blame. You're not doing shit yourself. You're just passing the blame onto someone else so that you can still be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like you're a bad person if you don't donate money. But it's like if you're telling other people to do it while you're not doing it yourself, it's kind of narcissistic and you're just wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? And so many people do it, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong, you know. How did we get onto this topic, bro? I was talking about relationships, and now we're talking about politics or something. I mean, not really politics, more just like be a better person or some shit. But how the fuck did we get onto this topic? I don't even know. But I don't know. I'm just letting the fucking it's not even a conversation. I'm just letting my yapping flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be yapping because that's all I'm really good for. But I feel like it's pretty common to pass the blame and critique others rather than doing something yourself. You know, for example, with, you know, staying healthy, staying fit, working out, and all that. It's like people are gonna complain about that. Oh, but no, I can't work out because I just can't do it. I can't do it. And people will complain about nothing. But then it's really like, yo, it's not that deep. It's not really that deep. I'm really trying hard to not sound like an alpha sigma workout person, you know what I'm saying? That's the kind of people that's the most intolerable and that I personally hate a lot. You know what I'm saying? Fucking my friend showed me a TikTok and it was like, have you seen this guy? He has a good point. And it was this guy, he has like a long beard and he's like 40 or something. And he's like, you motherfucker, you need to work out, little pussy bitch. If you don't work out, you're a little fucking cuck bitch and you're a little princess gay guy. And it's just like, bro, shut up, stop talking. I'm really not trying to sound like that, like some kind of Andrew Tate podcaster person. But I'm just saying that staying healthy is key to like being fucking happy and being okay. I'm gonna take a controversial take. I think that Clavicular is right about a lot of things. I mean, he's right about some things, but his main thing is that looks matter and that looks have an effect on how people treat you and how life goes and how like all that. And that is fucking true as hell, bro. That is true as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, looks definitely do matter in social settings and in if people are gonna listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're fat as hell and you're talking about working out and being healthy, you don't really have the status to talk about that. You don't have the... You can't talk about that because you're just contradicting yourself by looking at you. But I like Clavicular is definitely right about that looks do matter, but it gets to a fucking point and people take it way too far. And you know, people are starting on trend and fucking doing peptides and doing all this shit. And doing Retta. I mean, isn't Retta just like another Ozempic? Or does it do... Because like Retta makes you not eat, right? Like it doesn't make you hungry. So it's good for like cutting and stuff like that. But you use you lose your natty status if you like use Retta. But isn't Retta and Ozempic doing the same thing? Because you're like not hungry or something. Oh. But yeah, I don't really know what this video was about. I'm just kind of yapping about shit that I am annoyed about. You know, that's really what life is. Like everyone is just complaining. I'm complaining. People around us are always complaining, and like nothing is good, and there's war, and there's hunger, and there's fucking shit, and I think more people need to just live in the moment, and they just need to really sit and be in the present for just like 5 minutes. But yeah, this video is really fucking long, so I'm gonna end it. But I'll see you guys another time.